So children, I have just posted here. Homonyms are words that are spelled and pronounced the same but have different meanings. You could go through this. We have done this, children, earlier. So just check your previous notes. This is about the parts of speech. Right? So you will go through this. Now children, this lesson about bridges. Look at this word. Collapse. Yes. What's the meaning of collapse? Broken, fallen down. Okay. We have learned during this lesson. Bridges, we have learned this meaning of this word. Which cannot stand wind due to various reasons. Why a bridge will collapse or why does it collapses. Now children, if I say this word collapse, you suggest me a tense of a verb which is past simple. Suggest how would you get the past simple of this verb. This is a verb. Children, this is a verb, right? Because it's an action. So this is verb. Yes. So what would it be? I just need to add D. Can you see, children? If I add D, what would I get? I would get collapse. So this would be my past simple. Past simple. Now children, what I want you to do is, please open your textbooks and find me words which are simple past. The same lesson. Find me some words which are simple past in this. Go through it, children, please. Have you found any? See here, moved, noticed. What about twisted? They twisted the creepers. See here, twisted. Okay, then moved. M-O-V-E-D, moved. So children, all these are the simple past. Just let me write it down for you. Some examples. Yes, what is the word? It twisted. Children, we have done the meanings when we did this lesson. Okay, it twisted. Then what I said, he moved. What else? The main thing, children, about bridge, the main verb, constructed. Okay, so they constructed. Yes, so all these children are verbs. Correct? And they are simple past. How do I know they are simple past? Because of D, D, D. Okay. Now children, when it is, you could put the word D when you have to make it simple past, but not always, children. What happens to, sometimes we are putting ED. Now here we have put D, sometimes we are putting ED. Twist, twisted, ED. Okay. Look at this, smile. And look at this word, visit. Yes. Now if I want a simple past, what would I do here? Smile will be smiled. And visit will be ED. Visited. Okay. So children, this we have done it earlier. I want you to revise your notes. Just open your previous notes. I think this was done in August. Somewhere in August we have done this, children. I was just going through my notes and I found it that we have done in August. So you will have to, that's the reason why I told you to write, copy it. Okay, so you could open your old notebooks and you would find this. Children, see, this is, all the regular verbs. Look here. These are the regular verbs, what we did. D or ed. A regular verb forms the past tense by adding ed or d. And these are irregular verbs, children. Ate, wrote, broke, and some don't change. Okay? Hurt. Now, children, today we are going to do this simple past tense on this page. Before that, let's revise what was this past perfect tense, what we have done. Past perfect tense. Past perfect tense implies that the action was completed at some time in the past. Rabbit had tried but could not beat him. So had tried. She had sung. Children, look at this verb. Look at the spelling now. Look at this also spelling, children. Regular, irregular, what I told you. Okay. So the how you form it, past perfect tense is had plus the past participle. This also we have done, children. Past participle is, you'll have to refer to your notes. See this verb, past tense, past participle. I will post it again, children, so that you can revisit this topic. You could revise and do it again. So, see here, the past perfect tense. The flight had landed. Had landed. My mother had cooked. Had cooked. By the time the officer arrived, the thief had disappeared. So, had disappeared. So, children, now this in your textbook here. Open to page 84. Children, the information box is given here. Whatever I have explained, the same thing is explained here. Some verbs do not follow this rule. That is the D and ED, irregular verbs. As I gave you example, eat. So that is ate, write, wrote. Some don't change at all. Hurt, hurt. I've given you the table also, children. The past tense, past participle. I'll post it again. Please go through it. Okay. Now, children, tell me the first one. People had constructed the bridge from large flat stones. Had constructed. I think this was done in this Chinese lesson. The bridge had collapsed. So, had collapsed. So, children, I think the remaining three you could do. Now, what about this? Copy and complete each sentence with the past perfect verb. The verb family names in the box will help you. This is the help box, children. He dashed the river using a large flat stone. Think. Children, now here they have given to cross. So can you use he to cross the river? No. So what will you use over here? He had crossed. Okay. Children, the first one is what? He had crossed. Let me just write it here. So the first one is what? He had crossed. You need to change it accordingly. Okay. He had crossed. That's the first one. Now tell me the second one, children. The traffic dash the bridge. We are finished with this. Now look at these three. The traffic had overloaded. Okay, you cannot use to here. So you cut this to and then this is overloaded. So what will you use? The traffic had. This will be had. Had overloaded the bridge. Right? So children, I think you can complete this. Children, now we are doing something very interesting. This is on page 85 writing. Collecting information. Now children, in this lesson, okay, the lesson on bridges, books about bridges. Which book extract did you find most interesting and why? The lesson Books on Bridges. I repeat, which one you found it most interesting and why? Think. Children, first, what is an extract? Yes, extract from a book means a piece of writing, a small piece of writing, which is a part of, a big book. It is small piece which is printed or published separately. These are all small pieces of writing from these books. These are the 3 books. Okay, History of Bridges, Suspension Bridges, Bridge Disaster. These are the 3 different books. So which one, children, you found it most interesting? Okay, think. You would let me know during the Zoom which book was most interesting. Okay, now children, we come to this information text. Now what's an information text? This lesson was an information text, right? Because it was informing us about bridges. We started from early age, the old bridges, and now the new modern bridges. So this is an information text. Now information text, children, what do they have? They have headings, subheadings, which we have already done. Then they have table. Children, we have done this even in this lesson, reduce, recycle. This is also an information text, but this text is information and it is a persuasive text where it is persuading us to separate our garbage, the plastic paper cans. Okay, this also has tables, headings, subheadings. We have done this, right? So the same text, this is also an information text where they are informing us. They inform the readers. Now children, they even have photos, illustrations, right? Now children, please pay attention. What is the meaning of sources? When I asked you to do research, like you did research for reduce, recycle, I told you to find out information. Okay, I told you go to the internet, or maybe you have some encyclopedias at home, some books, magazines. So these all are called our sources. The internet, books, magazine, these are all called sources, right? Now what you're going to do is, children, first, now see this, what are bridges made of? Okay, now these they have made notes. Now children, when you make notes, please pay attention. When you make notes, notes have to be very simple. You don't have to write long sentences. Okay, and it should be selective. Now you cannot write the full encyclopedia. Just pick out the main things what you need to write, or you feel this is relevant, this is important to the subject. Okay, so only you will express relevant key facts and just briefly. You will not put in your opinions. These are just information. See here, very brief. Okay, that's what they have told us. Keywords and phrases. Children, please read the information text. You will get an idea. Okay, so that's what they are telling us. And then they have also told us, they have given us some information here. They have told us you will have your drawings also, and then you will have a annotations which will help the reader to understand the picture. Now children, this, can you see this picture over here? Can you see these markings, labels? Okay, as I said, children, information text, they have diagrams, heading, tables, label diagrams, they have photos, all for illustration. Now these, they are some, written words. These are called your annotations, that so that the reader understands. Okay, this is the bank of the river. Bank of the river. See children, the bridge, this is the bridge, and this is the bank of the river. Why is the bridge built? Because otherwise how would you cross this? So the bridge is built over this river. Then large flat stones forming of bridge. Then the stream. Okay, so this is the stream. Stream is, what is stream? Yes, open your dictionaries and find out. River, stream, lakes, all these are water bodies. Find out the meaning. Okay, so children, what I have done is I have made a framework for you so that things become simple, and it's very interesting. So first what you're going to do is, children, you will collect information. Okay, I want you to collect information. Now how you will collect information, that is your sources will be books, internet, encyclopedia, whatever. Now here children, remember to write down only key facts. As I said earlier, only things which are relevant. Be selective. Do not write lots and lots. No. You have to be very selective. See this lesson children, it's very short. 3 extracts, such small and short, and it is giving us every information. Okay. So you will put in your keynotes here as they have shown us in the text over here. Can you see how they have made notes? Similarly, you're going to make this notes around this. Suspension bridge. Now here children, you could stick or draw a picture. Just stick or draw. Here you're not going to label anything. Okay. So you will have your 3 notes here. 1, 2 and 3. Use, these are the lines which I have done. These are the lines. So you could write your notes here. Children, do the way you are comfortable. Okay. I have just given you an idea. So you write the way how you are comfortable. Now the second page you will have is, you will write a short paragraph about suspension bridge from your notes. Now here you have made your notes, right? Now these notes you're going to take and you're going to write a paragraph here. Now children, remember it's going to be a very short paragraph. I don't want long writings. Maybe half a page, that's it. Okay, like how they have given us in the textbook. See, very short extract. This, right? Now the third one is very interesting children. You are going to sketch an early bridge. Sketches you will draw. Build using tree trunks in the space below. This space below. Okay. Now you are going to show a stream. Now you will have river banks children. Because your bridge is from one end to the other. Okay. We have all seen bridges and we have crossed bridges. So from one end to the other, it's not hanging in the air. So you have to show that children. Okay. Then you're going to add some annotations to label the part of the bridge. As I told you here, can you see this? How they have labeled? So similarly, you're going to do the drawing part over here. Is it clear? I will discuss this also in the class children. So this you're fairly prepared before the class. You know what you have to do, what you have to write. This children, you may take it as your winter break holiday homework also. So the writing part you can give me later. So that's all children. Thank you and happy learning and enjoy your winter break.